Hey everyone, how's it going today? I'm cryptoFOXXY. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. So in this video, we are going to talk about the Bitcoin halving. What can we expect to see coming up to the halving in 2 days? What can we anticipate to happen after that as well? When is this massive bull market supposed to start that we are supposed to see astronomical gains? We're going to get into that in this video. Before we do so, smash the like button and subscribe for more cryptocurrency news. So let's look at some historical trends that will help us try to anticipate what's going to happen here pre and post halving. The 2024 Bitcoin halving is only 2 days away. So, what might happen to the price once the event completed? Historical data shows how the cryptocurrency has performed in times like this. And that's what we normally go back to. That's what technical analysis does. We can go back and see what happened previous halvings and see if we can find some similarities. So, we've had three halvings so far since Bitcoin was first launched in 2009, sorry, with various reactions to this event. The first halving took place on November 28th, 2012. The second happened on July 9th, 2016. And the last one was on May 11th, 2020. So only the last two halvings are going to be referenced in this article because the first one, it was Bitcoin wasn't very popular at that point. Since then, we've had quite a bit of adoption, still quite a bit to go. However, it's the last two are probably the more prominent halvings that we've had. Um, the 2016 halving happened when Bitcoin was trading around 650 bucks, but in the weeks following the halving, Bitcoin price would drop another 30% after the halving, reaching a low about $460 before climbing back up once again. So during the 2020 halving, we saw Bitcoin price was just trading under 10K. Oh, sorry about that. And following the halving, we would see a drop in price as well. However, this drop was not as significant as the 2016 drop, with the Bitcoin price only falling around 15% during that time. So the Bitcoin price falls after the event, which is expected to be bullish. Therefore, if this trend continues, then we can see Bitcoin have a sharp drop after the halving completes this time, and it can be bullish for the price in the long run because once we see that dip, we know what's coming afterwards, and that's what we were anticipating. But it's important to consider that subsequent halvings have been a lower post-halving crash compared to its predecessors. So if this holds true this year, Bitcoin could still be looking at a crash, but to a much lesser degree. For example, the 2020 post-halving crash was half of the 2016 one. So holding this trend, the crash this time around could only be around a 7 to 8%, which wouldn't be too overly bad. So Bitcoin is deviating a little bit from its halving trends. So the historical data does suggest where Bitcoin could be headed following the crash. It's also important to note that the digital asset has deviated from a number of pre-halving trends. So one of these things being the fact that Bitcoin price already hit a new all-time high before the halving. That has not happened before. It is something new, adding to our historical data. So it's unprecedented. We've never seen an all-time high before halving. So another deviation is the few weeks leading up to the last two Bitcoin halvings have been green. In 2024, the last 3 weeks leading up to the halving have been red so far. So that is suggesting that maybe we could see a different trend. One thing to keep in mind, though, is that the crypto market has always been uncertain, and Bitcoin has a habit of doing what no one expected. So we could potentially see, the price in decline before. So it has been red over the couple of weeks up to the halving this year. So there could be a deviation there, and we could see it, potentially even um, skyrocket, or we could see a dump. It really, really does depend on macro factors, in my opinion. Geopolitical issues and things like that are also weighing on. So no halving is exactly the same. However, some historical trends we can try to look at and try to determine what's going to happen. This one, I honestly think that this time, everybody says this time is going to be different. I 100% agree that this time is different. We've never had Bitcoin ETFs, the other two halvings. We've never had Bitcoin in red before the halving, and we've never had all time highs before the halving. So, this time I don't really think that we can, really predict what's going to happen. None of us have a crystal ball. However, enjoy the ride, what's coming. We do know that, Bitcoin has been even more adopted this time than last halving. So, we definitely have some upside here to go. This isn't the top. I don't think that we are ready for a massive parabolic run just where the state of the whole macro is right now. It's just not looking like it. However, that massive parabolic run doesn't normally come until months down the road after the halving, so that's what we have to look forward to. I just want to thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.